I'm Anton. I'm Anton, working as a handyman. Morning already, huh? Huh? That day when I opened my eyes, I found myself on an unfamiliar slope. What the hell is this? Yes, a slope. There was no other way to describe it. No other words came to mind to describe it. Wait a second, what is this place? And it was quite a steep slope at that. If I let my guard down even a little, I would immediately slide down. I was lying on my back on the side of the slope in a delicate balance. And ahead of me was pitch black darkness with a large hole gaping open. I didn't know how deep it was, but if I fell, it would surely be the end for me. What's going on? What the hell is going on? I couldn't understand the situation at all. Why am I about to fall into a hole in a place like this? Why did I wake up on this slope? I couldn't remember at all how I ended up in this situation. Rather, what the hell is this place? Whoa! When a small stone fell, I couldn't hear it hit the ground at all. This must be extremely deep. Anyway, it's definitely better to avoid falling into the hole. That much is certain. I pressed down with both hands, trying to hold on with the friction against the surface. With all my might, I lifted my body. The slope seemed to be made of fine concrete. A smooth sensation transmitted to my palms. Because of that, it seemed to be quite slippery. Somehow I managed to crawl up just a little, but I still couldn't let my guard down. What's happening? Looking around, I saw that everything was surrounded by concrete. No other scenery was visible. What the hell is this place? I'm seeing it for the first time. A completely unfamiliar sight. The sky was a murky grey. It didn't seem possible to climb up there. The slope was too slippery to gain any foothold. Hey! Help! Help! I tried shouting for help, but there was no response. From the echo of my voice, I could somewhat tell that this was a very large area. Anyway, it was a baffling situation. Was I brought here by someone while I was sleeping? But why? Would anyone have a grudge against me? Maybe it's another one of William's experiments? Or maybe a prank? I tried exploring various possibilities, but none of them seemed right. Wait, calm down. Try to remember. I tried to dig up memories from before I woke up. That's right, I was working at the factory. I was at a job at a tuna can factory carrying out a task. I remembered up until that point. No, wait! And then I gradually began to remember. Someone! I'm in here! That's right, I was trapped. I was trapped inside an industrial oven due to an accident during work. And my skin! Oh no! Anton! The horrific scene was my last memory. Did I lose my life? That's right.
Anton!
No way! Wake up, Anton-san! CPR! Get the DC ready, hurry! I'm sorry. I'll confirm the death as 4:16 p.m.
Oh no! Anton-san!
I remembered everything. Due to an accident at work, I lost my life. No. So then this place is... It seems like I'm having a near-death experience. It's unbelievable, but this is probably the afterlife. Then, if I fall into this hole, what probably awaits is eternal darkness. I'd likely never be able to return to anyone. No, I'll survive! Ah! But contrary to my thoughts, My body kept sliding down the slope. Help me! Wait! My hands are already bloody from the friction with the surface. I don't want to fall! I don't want to fall! But at that moment... I found a mushroom-like object growing from the slope. Is this a button? What I found was a button. I discovered a bizarre red button growing from the slope. Mom? And when I saw that button, I remembered my mother. Our mother died when I was 14 years old. She was a very kind and precious person, and she was an ordinary woman. You might find it surprising, but my mother was a very ordinary woman.
Anton.
But I love that mother of mine. I still remember how sad I was when she passed away. It felt like there was a hole in my heart, and I thought I might never recover. That's how significant my mother's death was to me. But that mother of mine appeared in my dream a few days ago. Where am I? In the dream, I was in the park where I often played as a child.
Anton, this button.
Mom? And then my mother appeared there, looking exactly as I remembered her.
Anton, when you think it's all over, press this red button.
My mother said that to me, pointing at a red button. Indeed, there was a red button growing on the playground equipment. Mom, what are you saying?
Listen, when you think it's all over, press this button.
Mom, what do you mean? But my mother didn't say anything more. The dream. It was just a dream. From then on for several days, I hadn't paid much attention to it. And I'd even forgotten I'd seen such a dream as I went about my daily life. But the red button growing here was the same as the button my mother showed me in the dream. Could it be? Was Mom talking about this moment? The time when I think it's all over. Indeed, I'm in a dire situation. Surely something will happen if I press this button. What will happen if I press it? I had no idea. Would I return to the original world? Or would the hole close? No, conversely, the slope might become steeper. That's even a possibility. It could explode. I was honestly afraid to press the button, not knowing what would happen. Rashly taking action and making the situation worse is a common occurrence. If that happened, there would be no turning back. At this rate, it was only a matter of time before I fell into the pitch-black darkness beneath the hole. I should press it, right? But then I witnessed an unbelievable sight. No way! I noticed another button growing on the slope. It was a jet black button. Another button? Which one should I press? No, should I not press either? I was confused. I didn't even know what would happen if I pressed the button, and now there were two of them. Ah! But my body was getting closer to the abyss, as if caught in an antlion's pit. It's over! Mom, now's the time, right? And I made up my mind. I'll press it! I'll press it! Ah! And I resolutely pressed the button. The red one, the one my mother told me about in the dream. Now, it was at that moment that I thought it was impossible. Ah! All the while, I was sliding down the slope at a tremendous speed. What happened? What's gonna happen? Then, what came was a growling tremor. What's happening? Was it a button I shouldn't have pressed after all? The next moment. No! A dazzling light enveloped me. And when I came to, I was in what seems like a mysterious facility. Now, let's begin. 0 chosen, 11 children. What is this? A memory? just as I thought. It might be a hospital-like facility. Next came memories with my mother.
Mama!
Mom. Brother. Next was a scene at my mother's funeral. To this day, no sadness in my life has surpassed that day. And I see, these are my memories. It seems I'm traveling through my own memories. It looks like I'm flying through memories in order from when I was born until now. Then next, everyone from the handyman service. Alex, Emily, Lori. They must all be worried about me. And all the members of the convenience department who look up to me. Sorry, everyone. I'm always making you worry. I must be making them worry too. Then the button that had been in my hand suddenly crumbled like sand. Hey! No! And once again, a dazzling light enveloped me. In the next moment,
ventricular fibrillation confirmed.
just as I thought! The next thing I saw was the face of the genius, Dr. Asagiri. Get back, Yuhei! Defibrillation! Ah! It felt like I was being shocked with electricity. Come back, Anton-san! You're not ordinary! Ah! Your life force isn't something like that. I know it!
Vital signs stabilized.
And I came back to life? It's just as I thought. It seems I've returned to the original world. I had temporarily gone into cardiac arrest and was pronounced dead, but I'd literally revived from the brink of death. What? You're alive?
Anton's alive! I really thought it was impossible this time.
Sorry for making you worry. Anton-san is the strongest! I can't believe it! Through this strange experience, I miraculously came back to life. Several days later, I was able to return to normal duties as if nothing had happened. Alex, take care of this too! But occasionally, I still think about it. That my mother knew this would happen. And she appeared in my dream. I was able to revive by pressing the red button, just as my mother said. Although it disappeared like sand. But the other button, what would have happened if I'd pressed that? Can't help but wonder about that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Come back again for more, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.